I was getting off earlier, presumably for the night, but I couldn't sleep. So, I'm back. Gonna play this Jeskai Kiki-Jiki list. This one. And, yeah, it's kind of more control-y and stuff than the blue-red list. More removal and things. A few less counter spells, doesn't have remands and stuff, but I think it looks pretty good. Probably be taking it slower in these games than we were with the other version, but should be good, should be good. These are taking pretty long tonight, huh? Oh. Yes, I'd like to play first. Yeah, we've got some cantrips and some removal, so yeah, let's keep. Let's start by shocking in the steam vents, and we can peek if we want to, or bolt something if we need to. So let's see how that goes. Let's see what our opponent's up to off the Sacred Foundry. Rift Bolt. Okay, so we're up against Burn. So Wall is sometimes very good against them. We'll see. Bolt, Bolt, Spike, Eidolon. Okay. I'll draw another Bolt. If we Spreading Seas here, then they can't play Eidolon next turn. I kind of like the sound of that. Okay. And the next turn we can play this out tapped and play out the Wall, probably. Let's get that sucker down. Block creatures for like ever. Helix to gain us back some life is going to be very useful, obviously. So there's used a Wooded Veil, so that's a new. So we know their hand is still Bolt, Bolt, Eidolon. and Meyer, so they can play the Eidolon next turn. For sure. Okay, let's just play this Spire Bluff. Play out the wall before the Eidolon comes down. Draw us a card. Kiki-Jiki. Okay. And we'll pass the turn. If they play out Eidolon here, we'll hold it. The Helix is always going to be worth 3 life. Looks like they're not going to. So we know Eidolon, Bolt, Bolt, and then one unknown. Let's just shoot this Bolt upstairs. It's unlikely that we're going to need second Kiki-Jiki. Yikes. I think we can play this tapped, pass the turn, and plan on bolting and helixing. We want to save 1 removal spell for the Eidolon. If they ever tap out of... So right here we're going to resolve this to guarantee our life gain, since they can't Skullcrack. Looks like they want to try to empty their hand before casting Eidolon, so they take the minimum amount of damage off of Eidolon, which is pretty nifty. Let's just send this bolt upstairs so it won't deal damage to us. Okay, we can play Kiki-Jiki and start copying walls, but I think it's better to just hold up our cryptic command here. So their hand is completely unknown at this point. Alright, another bolt. Not bad. If they get low enough, we can just bolt them for lethal. With cryptic backup. So if they cast, I think, literally any spell, they'll get in range, and they're never going to kill us without casting a spell, so I think we're in great shape here. We can't really play anything out until we get like a bunch more lands, so we can play multiple things that aren't going to damage us. Boros Charm. Okay, let's let the Eidolon trigger resolve, and then bolt you. And if they have a response here, we'll just cryptic it. Yep, okay. Cool. So, Blessed Alliance is obviously great here. We need Wear Tear, is Ecstatic Caster, doesn't seem to do much. Karanos, meh. Gates are good. The spells are fine. So these are 5 cards we're considering. I don't think there's much we want a Logic Knot that we can't get with Dispel and Negate. Hi, Ziggy Stardust. Is that like Ziggy? Ziggy Stardust? David Bowie. Probably don't need these for this. Probably just bring in the Blessed Alliances. Actually, Path seems like not that important, huh? Between like bolts and helixes and the wall elements, like stonewall things. It's probably better to have trim a couple paths for like a negate and a dispel. Something like that. I'm doing pretty well. How about you? I was streaming a little bit earlier and then I was gonna go to bed, but couldn't sleep, so I thought I'd hop back on here and do a little bit more. Okay, so we have the Bolt and the Spire Bluff, which is good for any of their early plays, and then we Snap, and we have Blessed Alliance, which is gotta be our best card in the matchup, so. Goblin Guide, sure. Give us land, baby. Cool. It's always nice. Alright, let's just bolt this now so that we don't have to discard to hand size. And picking up the Helix is great too, so we've got two different life gain sources here. So that's really good. Cast 8 Planeswalkers on turn 4. How are you casting 8 Planeswalkers on turn 4? Alright, I think we'll just play this and pass. If we need to helix something, we will. Doubling season? Oh yeah, with the Jace. Sure. Alright, I think we'll just fetch a Sacred Foundry tapped. Is there like a different way of doing it? I guess Samu can do it too, right? Combos with the doubling season thing. Alright, next time that they're tapped out of Skullcrack mana, we're gonna go for the Helix. Yeah, like right now. Yeah, I guess that fits more naturally into the colors, too. He's already green. Which 8 Planeswalkers are you gonna try and cast on turn 4? $18 walkers. I do like those Planeswalkers decks. They're pretty fun to play. They're down to 1 card in hand, so things are looking pretty good here. Yeah, we'll take this. Yeah, Boros Charm, or yeah, Boros Charm. So we're down to 8. But we still have this Blessed Alliance. We have Cryptic. Soundcaster doesn't. 5 colors with Blood Moon. That's got a lot of like ramp stuff, I guess, right? Like kinda makes it doable. Ooh, rouse Eric, and then you can ult, get the extra turns, activate all your... That's pretty sick. Okay, interestingly, the way I fetch doesn't allow me to hold up Cryptic and Blessed Alliance here off of Plains, so I'd have to play Scalding Tarn. Yeah, I can fetch Basic Island. I don't think there's anything that kills me. Yeah, it doesn't look necessarily like the most useful Planeswalker inherently. Hardcast Rift Bolt. Yeah, so we'll be able to Blessed Alliance here, make them sacrifice the Swift Spear, and gain 4 life. I don't think we can lose from here. Whoa. How'd you get all that? Was it like through drafting or what? Or did you just think he was cool and wanted a bunch? Target player gains 4 life, target opponent sacrifices an attack creature. I gain 4 life. You sacrifice. Draft some correct packs, yeah. I don't know if that's lucky or really unlucky. I mean, it always feels lucky to open Planeswalkers, but as far as Planeswalkers go, that's not necessarily the best one. So Snapcaster being a removal spell is pretty much the best case with the Grafdigger's Cage out here. We are going to need to find a way to win, though. So. How'd that go? I can see that going either way. I mean, if you turn 4 combo, Tron generally isn't going to have interaction for that, but if you don't win really fast, then Tron is very good at making you pay. Oh, nice, yeah. Well, opponent is doing nothing, which is always good news. And we just had to find a Restoration Angel. Honestly, even finding like Wall of Omens here is pretty good. We can start. Let's just negate that real quick. We still want to make sure that they don't have Skullcrack before we fire off this Helix. Yeah, that's pretty helpful against Tron. I don't want to crack this Flooded Strand because it'll put me down to 6, which is double bolt range. Lands on the bottom. We'll probably just run this Snapcaster Mage out this turn no matter what. Just start the beatdowns. Doesn't matter. Let's see what you're up to, opponent. Okay, it's just a land. Electrolyze. Alright, we're just gonna fire off this Helix now, because we know it's safe to. Oh, okay. And they scoop it up. So, 2-0 against Burn, that's pretty good. Yeah, Bloodbraid Elf is pretty good, and Liliana, we've known for a while, is pretty good, so put both of them together, I can't imagine it's not really good. So, I haven't been hit by that one yet. I've been hit by a few Bloodbraid Elves, but I've been casting more Bloodbraid Elves than my opponents, I think, mostly, as far as that goes. I was playing a like Teamer Ponza kind of deck for a little while. It was pretty sweet, but it's like one of those things where that deck is just kind of so inconsistent because it doesn't have so many ways to like manipulate its draws and stuff, and even if you start out doing like what the plan is, like you can just run out and they'll draw out of it and you didn't draw into anything more. It just seems kind of like mediocre in that sense. Yeah, there a lot of people like in Modern. There's definitely like you can play like almost anything, right? Without a cantrip, one land is not capable. Yeah, I guess this is as good as they come at 6 cards, unless this is a really fast matchup, in which I'll be very sad. Let's bottom this. We want to look for early interaction. Yeah, but people get caught up on like these are the cards that like most people are playing in Modern, so these are the cards you should be playing, and it's like oh yeah, where's the yeah, I mean honestly, like the odds are like so far against you like ever doing anything more than having fun that it's like why really try for anything else. Right? Logic Knot is looking real bad right now, but luckily their hand doesn't look too great either, judging by the fact that they haven't really done like anything yet. So now I have Path, and then I can snap Path in the future. Where's the GP today? Ghostly Prison. Old Ghostly Prison 3-bin Inspector deck, yeah. Well, that's pretty good against my combo. Alright, let's go ahead and cast this wall. Try and draw into some more lands. Bolt. Okie dokie. I'm blocking all day. Are they just playing like a pile of like decent white cards or what? I mean, I don't know what deck wants to have Thraven Inspector and Ghost of Prison. Seems like a weird combination. Resto. Well, we still need another land, but Restos are good. Yep. You got it. Play as many ghostly prisons as you want. Comedy of Falsehood. Yeah, don't care about that one either. They probably have like a path or something here, and I'll remove my wall. If they remove my wall, then I can eat a thing. Maybe they have multiple removal spells. Oh, no, okay. That's cool. Cryptic. Well, I still need another blue mana for that, so... I have no idea what my opponent's doing. Wrath of God, okay. Well, now I have enough blue mana to cast Cryptic once it's untapped, so that's good. Normally I'd ask, do I just run out this Resto to start attacking, but through double Ghostly Prison, I don't think so. Proclamation of Rebirth. Return up to 3 target creature cards with converted mana cost 1 or less. Let's just logic not that. Done. In this case, it was kind of just a shitty mana leak. The slot has been kind of flexing back and forth between those, so... Still haven't really decided which one I think is actually better. Squadron Hawk. Can I just fight through all the Squadron Hawks? I think so, right? Like, I mean, Restoration Angel's just gonna block them forever. Yeah. No band. I guess I'll just run this out then. guess let's leave that one out. So we can cast Bolt or Path if we need to. I also want to discard to hand size, so just run out Restoration Angel. Phoenix. I thought about going to that one, like when I looked at the beginning of the year, but it's a little bit of a drive for me, so Path your own Squadron Hawk. You got it. I'd like to start being able to go to more Grand Prix and stuff, but I'm only going to the ones in California for now. Yeah, that's unfortunate. I got a leftover counter for that, but I can just attack it down with Restos. Ghostly Prison doesn't protect. Oh, nice. Good to know. I think I want to run out this wall. To hopefully hit a land. Path. Okay. Well. Yep. Martyrs, you got it. They can gain a lot of life here. Wait, why would you play the Squadron Hawk when you have the Martyr? And you've already tutored up all your Hawks. Like, they're doing a lot of cute stuff here, but is any of it really good? I mean, Elspeth is obviously good, but... Alright, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and path this Hawk. They're gonna path my Angel in response. Sure. Yeah. Let's get an island. Let's play this out. We can play another Restoration Angel. Yep. Sacrificing the Martyr of Sands. Yeah. I guess Electrolyze would be pretty good here. I could clean up a couple of soldiers and Proclamation of Rebirth. I don't have a counterspell up, so yeah, that's good. Bring back Martyr, Kami, and 3 of them. Prevent all combat damage that would be dealt this turn. Okay. Well, they can't play a Squadron Hawk now, so let me just path the Kami so that I can get in at Elspeth. Because I can play Kiki-Jiki, copy Resto, and kill Elspeth. And then I can make infinite angel blockers. Hawk, prison, prison. Okay. Wow, they've got all their prisons. So let's Kiki-Jiki. And red. Yes. Go to combat. Attack Elspeth, attack Elspeth. Looks like this is actually gonna be okay. This has been a very annoying, grindy matchup. I have the combo online. They've already used a couple of paths. Did they not see it? So 9, 10, 11. Or did they draw a path? I don't want to let them draw off the clue. It's just always yes, always yield. Yes. Yes. Three, 4, 5, 6. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes. 9. 8. What's this? Squadron Hawk? Yep. If I can get the 8 mana, I can bounce both of the ghostly prisons and just combo off. Start with the Serum Visions. I don't need a Helix. I'll take a Flooded Strandbow. Let's electrolyze these. Blue, red. Sure. Play a land. Spread exceeds that. What if they were secretly a blue-white deck all along? And I just gave them the blue mana they've been waiting for. Elspeth? Elspeth is fine. Elspeth doesn't do anything. No. Doing it the long way. We're not going to expose ourselves to path here. Cryptic. Counter. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Counter, return target permanent. 1, 2, 3, 4. Cryptic. Return. Draw. Always zoom. This has been a crazy one. That's for sure. The deck has done some weird stuff, but been able to protect the combo and eventually just double crypted the bounce the ghostly prisons. That's why Cryptic's just so good. Like, sometimes it's a counter draw, sometimes it's bouncing things. It's like, it's so versatile. For the low cost of 4 mana. Does everything you need. Best of luck, Mr. Stardust at the GP. Let me know how you do if you ever catch me on again, or if you want to hit me up on Twitter. there. Is it Brewery or iBrewery on Twitter? And if you want to send me a list, I would love to like talk through it with you. What is opponent doing? Are they hoping that like I leave for a minute and then I'll time out? Or is it like one of those like rage walk away from the computer things? Hey, thanks for following. I don't really have a regular streaming schedule right now. It's kind of just like I have some time and stuff, so hopefully I'll work something out for that eventually. I kind of run this channel with my brother, who's usually in the chat, and my roommate also kind of does stuff with us, but he's not really involved with the streaming part so much. Mostly with the brewing operations and stuff. So. Yeah, I think opponent is mad that I bounced both ghostly prisons and is now just gonna make me sit here for the full 12 minutes until they time out. Or something like that. By the way, I think this game was pretty sweet. I do love one thing that I really like about the Kiki-Jiki Resto combo versus with Pestermite or Deceiver Exarch is that it can kind of protect itself to a certain degree. My opponent is disconnected. Like, they couldn't go after the Kiki-Jiki because I could always copy a Resto to blink the Kiki-Jiki, so it's like bolt resistant in that way. Whereas even with Deceiver Exarch, which is bolt resistant, the Kiki-Jiki never is. So at the critical time with certain triggers on the stack, you can bolt break it up. And while that's the case, after I start trying to combo, I can always just kind of sit there and make them make the first move. So. To 27 viewers again, that's pretty sweet. Yes. They reconnected, at least temporarily. Okay, so we're slightly ahead on time. If they make us combo again, we might not have time for that. But, yeah. Anger seems pretty solid here. Staticaster seems very good. Keranos seems okay. Not a huge fan of Spreading Seas here. Path and Bolt are kind of medium. Do I want more negates for their like big stuff? Maybe more than Logic Knot. Because anything that I really care about is probably negatable. Wear Tear can destroy an enchantment. And I guess that's pretty relevant because that's how they stop us from comboing, so that or Path, but ultimate do nothing hand. Yep, Raven Inspector on one again, for sure. Path is pretty okay. Let's just go fetch a basic island here. And Serum Visions. Cryptic is so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so this is bottomed, this is topped. Yeah. Rest in peace, sure. Shuts off Snapcaster, but that's pretty much it, since I took out the Logic Knots, so. I guess I should have played something that would allow me to have white mana this turn, but I'm not too concerned about it. Yep, you can have a Squadron Hawk. You can have all the Squadron Hawks. Rest in Peace and Mistveil Plains is definitely not a combo. So we got that going for us. Staticaster, perfect. Let's just play out the Cascade Bluffs. We'll flash Staticaster here, block the Thraven Inspector, and kill the bird. That's a pretty good one. Ghost of Prison, sure. Let's go get a Flooded Strand, tapped, tap. We've got the combo, and we have a Cryptic, but I think for now, we're just gonna want to get an island here, Slam this Keranos. And pass the turn. Celestial Purge. Cool. Okay. That's fine. We don't need that one. Second Staticaster would be quite good here. I think we'd like to wait until we have a more secure I guess I should have left it path. Yes. Path of God, sure. Squadron Hawk, sure. Another Cryptic, okay. Harder, sure. Squadron Hawk, Sarah's Ascendant, and rest in peace. Okay. Yep, you got it. Bottom of these lands. Path that guy. Attack. Yes. It's gonna be a lot of life to beat through, but I think we can do it. So we know they have a Squadron Hawk and a Rest in Peace left. We know they have a Rest in Peace left. I'm just gonna play it out. No. So yeah. Yes. Okay. Let's see if they are gonna overextend into a Anger of the Gods. Looks like they kind of are. Yeah, that's fine. Sarah Ascendant and Martyr of Sands. Okay. Two, three, and then I can leave out Cryptic too. Okay. They have Ghostly Prison. Yeah. Oh, I see. Someone already answered. Yeah. So we're just holding up Cryptic because we know they have Elspeth in the deck. And yeah, Martyr of Sands is fine. Timing out is my biggest concern right now, actually, so I'm gonna have to play a little bit faster. Sure. They do have the Elspeth, okay. We're gonna have to let that resolve then. Actually, I guess we didn't actually. They didn't have the mana. Darn. I'm trying to play too fast. Yeah, and not a card that you'd generally be concerned about in a deck like this, but yeah, unfortunately it has come up here. Alright, we're gonna return that and draw a card. Okay. And then, yeah. And Elspeth. And we're going to counter return target permanent. And now we combo. Always yield. Yes. Yes. I wanted to try and make sure I was safe from Path, but I probably could have done it a little bit sooner and still been safe. I'm just gonna do this until I'm low on time. I guess I shouldn't wait too long, because they've already shown that they're playing a Fog in that Kami. Yeah, okay. Attack with all creatures except for these ones. Yep. I hate when people do that. Yeah, I could have done it sooner probably, but alright. Going to match 3. We are 2-0. 2-0-2-0 so far with this one. So I am digging this this setup. It's just a different deck. Just I was just trying a different version. So I was thinking like blue-red is kind of more of like a tempo-y combo-focused version. And this Jeskai one is more of like a control deck that then also has the combo. I'm not sure if Jeskai Kiki is better, necessarily, than Blue-Red Kiki. I've been playing some Blue-Red Kiki without the Blood Moons, actually. I like the Jeskai one because I think Restoration Angel is a reasonable card to put into your deck anyways, whereas Pestermite and Deceiver Exarch are not so much. I have to mulligan this, right? On the draw with the Serum Visions. It's like, it's not even like it has a bunch of early interaction though either. I'm gonna keep. I've got a Lightning Bolt. Ended up 3-2. So we cashed the last one. Bogles. Again. This was one of the ones we lost to last time. I guess we want these. Like, they actually do something? Spider Umbra. Spider Umbra. Of all the enchantments they could have, those are... Yes, for sure. Especially post-board. It'll be a lot better. Because we have the sacrifice thingy. Daybreak Coronet, Spirit Mantle. The Gates. Oops. At first. I guess so on. Yeah. I guess the Ethereal Armor is the bigger threat. 6. I can't crack fetch lands. I'm basically dead. Let's see what we can draw. We just need to 1 more mana. Yeah. Okay. We need to leave in some amount of spot removal to deal with... What's her name? Okay, so Wear Tear does something. Good enough. Verdicts can do stuff. Anger does stuff. Negate does stuff. Blessed Alliance is good. Logic Knot seems kind of slow and dirtily. Electrolyze seems terrible. Probably don't want Path. Probably would rather have... On the play, I probably want Helix the most. Because it can gain me some life. Oh, did you get here in time to see the sick Staticaster Restoration Angel plays I made? Where I tapped the Staticaster to hit Thraben Inspector, blinked it, tapped it again to finish off the 2 Thraben Inspectors. It was pretty sick. I guess this is what I want. Nice. I thought you'd appreciate that because of your love for Staticaster. Yes, I'd like to play first. I guess this hand has Supreme Verdict, so I should probably keep it. Yeah, I know about your unhealthy obsession. Only with restos, or in multiples. Alright, I think I'll just lead with this tapped. There's nothing I want to bolt on 1. The earliest I want to bolt is 2. So let's just spreading seas that. Oh, wall. Wall's pretty good in this matchup. Yeah, but it didn't even cost us a card to kill it. We just had it. Like, it was in the deck to deal with, like, Squadron Hawks and Elspeth tokens and stuff, and it incidentally also killed their Inspectors, so I'll call that profitable. No totem armor so far is pretty nice. Let's just run out this wall. Next turn we can Supreme Verdict, especially if they don't end up with a totem armor here. It's gonna be pretty swell. Yep. Yep. That's a lot of damage. Can they rebuild? Not yet. Okay, that's very good. Let's play this. Let it strand out. Pass. We will 100% cryptic any Bogle. That can resolve. I'll bolt it immediately. Yeah. Like, they'll draw a card, but they also lost the Umbra, so overall a favorable exchange. Alright, now I've got Cryptics and Snapcaster Cryptics and Dryad Arbor, sure. I think I'm just gonna snap bolt that. I should have just waited. I can just take this one. Okay. They gave that one up. I think we should shave a helix for a bolt on the draw, because now we want to be able to immediately bolt the Spirit Dancer, right? I think that's the only change we want to make. Or maybe we go to like next level, we'll put in Entrancing Melody, right? And we wait for them to suit up a Spirit Dancer, and then we steal it. It has an Anger, but it's so easy for them to get out of Anger range by turn 3. So I think I got a mulligan this. It's got Wear Tear. Yeah, which will make the Anger much better. Yep. Let's go ahead and fetch a Hallowed Fountain here. Yes. And then we'll see our Visions. We don't want Kiki. And I think we can put this to the bottom for now too. Spider Umbra. Ethereal Armor. Sure. Blessed Alliance, that's a good one. Okay. Pass the turn. Rest in peace. Yeah. Target player sacrifices an attacking creature. Boom. Dryad Arbor? Sure. Yeah, I was thinking about it. I'm gonna wait till I peek to see what they have to make that decision. Because I'm gonna peek end of turn here, and then decide on a lot of things. Like, do I want to bolt this Dryad Arbor right now? Core Spirit Dancer and Daybreak Coronet. So, like, now I know I don't want to bolt the Arbor. But I think we can tear the Rip. I don't think we need to yet, though. Okay. That's a good one. Like, we don't need our graveyard for anything, right? It's only turns off Snapcaster. So. Our plan here is end of turn Restoration Angel. If they don't do anything. try not to rest still. So they have Corsair, Dancer, and Daybreak Coronet still. And like, I'm winning this race, right? So. So we still have perfect information. And we're still just winning this race, so. Now Tearing Rip is free. Because we can Snapcaster back the... Yeah. That's pretty true. I see no reason to, like, do anything right now, though. We could do it, though. They don't really have instant speed stuff that I'm too concerned with. I guess the problem, actually, with doing this is it does, like, open us up to them playing another Rest in Peace, and then we have to respond to the trigger by tearing it, and then we don't have access to tear anymore anyways. But none of this matters because they're dead. We did it! We beat Boggles. Yes! This deck is unbeatable, right? We beat Burn, and then we beat White something, and then we beat Boggles. All these decks have one thing in common. They're all playing White. It wasn't really Soul Sisters. Yeah, Blessed of the Alliance is really good. Okay, so we've got Path and Bolt and Cryptic and Logic Knot. So these are going to be good in like the spell-based matchups. These are good in creature-based and one of the combo pieces. So I think this is a keep, especially on the draw. We'd like to hit some more lands, but we've got some draws to do that. So keep. And then mulligan. So we're way ahead on cards. Martyr Proc. It's called Martyr Proc, right? Because it's got the Proclamation of Rebirth or whatever. Burn again. Okay. I think this hand should be okay if we draw some more lands against Burn. Alright. Let's go get our Sacred Foundry tapped. That unlocks everything except for Logic Knot. Yeah. Now basic plains and basic mountains are like the only things you can draw that don't help us get to Cryptic. Yikes. Okay. Nothing? Nothing on 2? Is this not Burn? Or are they like trying to play around negates? Or force spikes? Or this is interesting decisions from our Burn opponent here. Or I'm assuming Burn, I don't know what else. Plays Lava Spike. Yeah. I'm going to negate that because that is probably literally their best card, right? I mean, sometimes Eidolon or something, but it's their best negatable card, for sure. Hey, Nambo82. Thanks for following. Yeah. I think they're just trying really hard to play around counter magic, which I'm not so sure about. I guess I'm gonna Spreading Seas just because I want to draw another land. Because we're gonna have to get to 4 mana eventually. All moments, okay. That's not a bad one. It's pretty good against burn. Brick walls like all other creatures. So once we can get that down, it's pretty easy to not die to Eidolon, especially because we don't have to cast spells into Eidolon. Not as many as they will, at least. Okay. Come on, land. That's a pretty land-heavy burn draw. Searing Blaze. Are they gonna double Searing Blaze it? Or Searing Blaze plus Bolt it? Or... Huh. They're just Searing Blazing it to get the 3 damage in? Sure. Yeah. It appears that was the case. But I think we hit our 4th land drop. Maybe it's incorrect to fetch there, honestly. Because I'm just getting island anyways, I think. I think here I'm just gonna... Let's see, if I go shields down, they can cast a lot of burns, so I'm not going to. Yeah, I'm gonna wait. I can wait. I'm just gonna shoot them. This leaves up Cryptic. Still. Since I don't have to discard, gets them a little bit lower. So I'm waiting for them to tap low to run out this resto. Is that low enough? I think so. I can't just let them draw forever, right? I have to start applying some pressure at some point. Sure. They have another burn spell. Lightning bolt. Yeah. Okay, this is gonna be a tough one. Yes. Let's see what we can draw. Helix. That is the perfect draw. Okay, so we can Helix, and this can counter one. Yeah, okay. Alright, before they draw, let's just Helix. And then okay. One, two, three, four, five. Yeah. So I gotta pick one. And then I logic not this. 2, 3, 4, 5. It's probably just a weird draw. Or it's not even that weird, especially considering it was a mulligan. Oh, whoops, I needed one more. Yikes. Thought I miscounted. Okay. Well, we might be dead here. I needed a fetch first. Yeah, I guess it doesn't actually really matter in this case. Because we can just dot again. And then, oh, they didn't pay. Interesting. What do they draw? Helix. So I have 3 mana, so I can... Yeah, there's nothing I can do about that, right? Just dead. Yeah. Okay, so Blessed Alliances. Negates, for sure. And what did we not like? Logic Knot seems pretty bad. And Path is probably like the worst. Yeah, actually that is what I thought at first, and then I was like, if we do 5, then we have the second. Yeah, it turns out we're just dead, so. I don't know if there's anything we necessarily want to take out for Dispel. They have a lot of sorceries as well as instants. I guess Dispel is probably better than something, right? Probably better than like Electrolyze is probably not great, and we didn't see any creatures from them, so maybe like Path isn't the best. Yeah, I'll take that. Seize. Bring back in a couple paths. Peak is always nice, and it's just a cantrip. It's hard to cut any of our cantrips, really, or like super cheap or 1 mana cantrips, you know, because they it would be hard to ensure we make our land drops with like only 23 lands and no 1 mana or fewer 1 mana cantrips. Opponent is taking a long time here. Yes, I would like to play first. Helix and Visions and Paths, I guess, yeah. Helix is one of our better cards, right? Let's just go fetch a basic island and Serum Visions. I guess that doesn't let us Helix on too, but Snapcaster is definitely good here because, yeah, let's put on bottom, put on top. It'll let us get back Helix, and it's basically just an extra Helix. Swift Spear, sure. Let's get basic planes and path your Swift Spear. That was wrong. I should have done it on their upkeep. Yeah. It's alright. I'll be alright. I haven't slept, so I'll probably make a few more loose plays here. Answer for sure. I think I'm just going to shock here and Helix this thing right now. I'd like another land so I could snap. Land. Come on, Goblin Guy. Help me out here, buddy. No, not Restoration Angel. Not an uncastable spell. Lands and Dispels is what I want to see on top of my deck. There's already one. Okay, we're gonna let the Goblin Guide attack, and then we will path it. Yeah. So we can see if we can get a land off of it for free. Well, we'll see, because maybe if it's not a land, oof. I might just be dead. Okay, is it a land? No. Alright, then I think what we have to do is Snapcaster. Path. Man, screwing up that stupid. Path was real dumb. That may cost us the game. And that might actually be what does it. Maybe missing land drops doesn't help, but You have 2 more burn spells? If you have any more burn spells, you're supposed to just fire them off right now, right? Oh, I'm tapped out. Well, that's kind of promising then. I guess... Yeah, I don't think I'm winning this one. This lands for way too long. Screwed up using one path at the wrong time. It's gonna be all it takes. Yeah, definitely. I mean, I thought we had a lot of looks at a 4th land. And we only had like 1 4-mana spell, but then we just drew like mono 4-mana things. Well, I think we just have to fire off this path here. It's gonna be 2 damage to us, but it's gonna be more if we don't just kill it. So we can leave the gate up here. To negate that Rift Bolt or any other spell they're playing right now. We just have to leave up negate. Hope they have nothing. Literal nothing. Yeah, I just thought we would get there on the 4th land instead of drawing mono uncastables. Yeah. I mean, it could definitely have been correct to top it. I mean, in hindsight, obviously it was, but we can still 4-1, which would be still pretty good. Looks like a keep to me. Against an aggressive deck, it's pretty good. In the dark, it's a keep. Let's see what opponent is up to. Planes? Oh, humans, huh? Electrolyze is good against humans, right? I think all of them should be pretty good against them too. Yeah. I mean, if we topped the land and then we drew mono lands for like the rest of the game, then that looks like the wrong choice, right? Wait. Soul Sisters. This is Soul Sisters, right? Still, I think should be fine for us. We are gonna need, like, a hard removal spell at some point, I think, for this champion of the parish. It's probably gonna throw out a hand pretty quickly here. But Electrolyze to clean up, like, Sarah, Ascendant, and other... Hey, thanks for following Wusa. Yeah, I think that your everyone is correct, and we should have gone for the safer play of topping the land. But okay, an Impact Tremors Soul Sisters deck. Well, this Electrolyze is going to be pretty good here. We can just zap those. Pew pew. Yeah, and Norin the Wary and everything. Yeah, Cryptic to reset Champion of the Parish is pretty good. Oh man, so many things. Oof. Norin with Champion and Impact Tremors. Yeah, this is gonna be a little bit scary. I think I'm just gonna have to block just to try and save life. I don't like it, but with the Impact Tremors just like chipping away at us anyways, like what's the line here? Is like Cryptic, tap, draw or something. We just need to find Kiki-Jiki, right? Like, or should we just run out this wall to chump again? Yeah, and that lets us fetch our red duels tapped right now. Because we need 2 more red duels to be able to cast Kiki-Jiki anyway, so I guess that's our best line. Path is good here. Path is good against Champion. Yeah, we're gonna have to just chump here again and go get steam vents. And then untap and path. I think we're kind of need another white mana here, right? Because we need to, like, path, snap path. Or we tap. Yeah. That's going to be best. We can play this out. Go fetch out another Steam Vents. And do the tap the squad. Tap draw. Tap all creatures you draw. Okay. Land. Not exactly what we wanted. Ranger, yes. Champion of the Parish is an annoying card. So is Impact Tremors. How much damage has Impact Tremors done this game, do you think? Most of the damage we've taken has been Impact Tremors, right? We need something good here. Okay, so we can path, snap, path, block ranger, take 1, 2, 3. No, because then they just got creatures. So yeah, I think that does it. I don't think we can win this game. So Static Caster seems pretty good. Wear Tear seems quite good. Verdict seems very good. Anger seems pretty good. Blessed Alliance might even be good enough. What isn't good? We want all our removal. Need to keep in our cantrips. Spreading Seas isn't good, I don't think. Logic Knot is kind of medium. I don't know. No, yeah, it's a Champion Parish. It's not terrible, but I already don't know what I'm cutting. Like, most of this deck seems pretty good against this kind of thing, right? Like, we want to keep in our combo. I guess a lot of their stuff gets out of anger range, so... And exiling doesn't seem particularly relevant. Negate can probably go. A few non-creature things we care about, but not a lot. And then maybe we just don't want Blessed Alliance. Path, snap path. I think that's a key. Let's get a little peek. So, ooh. Moon, Cavern, Chamber, Flames, Boundary, Copter, Warden. Yikes, this... yeah, that is unfortunate. Kiki-Jiki. Hey, that's something we can cast under Blood Moon. Yeah, we may have to be, like, pathing our own Snapcaster to not die to Blood Moon. Man, we have a lot of basics, too, and we fetch basics aggressively, like, all the time. Okay, there we go. Yeah, let's play that and go fetch an island. Yeah. It's still better than nothing. Do we want to path our own Snapcaster here? Just to get white mana under Blood Moon? Yeah, that's true. And there you go, for that I think we have to, because I think that, like, honestly, the only way we lose is if we literally can't play Magic, right? Like, they don't have much going on. Yes. Did bring in Werter. Did in fact. A ding? We got there. Thanks for all the red mana, opponent. Opponent has looted, but we know two of their cards still. They have the Genesis Chamber and the Foundry. So we still know they have the Chamber. Genesis Chamber. Sure. Yep. Right now we hope they don't have a bolt. Because bolt still, yeah. That's true. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah. They gain 2 life from each one. Okay, yeah, we still eventually get there. It's just gonna take a lot of activations. No bolts. Okay. Hopefully they just scoop. Hopefully they're not jerks about it. Yeah, because we actually couldn't, right? Always yield. Always yield. Always yield. And if we just gotten greedy and tried to just bolt the Soul Warden before going off, instead of making sure it was safe, this would have been a lot easier. Yeah, but we're gonna make infinite 1/1s as well, right? Right, it's like neutral on life for now, but we're gonna have infinite 1/1s at the end. Look at that stack. Gross. As long as there's not another one, this bolt still looks like... Yeah. We want another way to cast this bolt. Let's see our visions and draw another bolt. A path, fine. That works too. Alright, I think that's enough. If that doesn't win, then I concede. Like, what are you actually doing? Ugh. Okay, well we know about Blood Moon now. Yeah, I know. It's like... Why do that? Okay, I'm bringing Anger in just to try and make things kind of faster. Taking out, I don't know, a peak or something. There we go, sure. Yeah, there's certain boards where I think Anger's gonna be like really good, and other ones where it's gonna be like mediocre. Cause like Champion of the Parish can just like grow out of range, and Sarah's Ascendant gets too big. Keep top. Cool. This is as good as it's probably gonna get in this matchup. Alright, I think I'm gonna just play the Flooded Strand here, fetch out a Plains and Path this champion. I should have Path later. I'm so tired. I know, I know, I know. It's gonna be okay. We're gonna be okay. Now, they're also only in an Arbiter deck. Good to know. Yeah, I know. Well, I'm better if you count the whole night. It's just... Arbiter is, like, not even good. Also true. Because the wall could hold things back for a while. Yeah, sure. Kiki-Jiki. Ugh. Alright, do we have enough to play around Blood Moon already? Do we have to keep playing around Blood Moon? Yeah, that's my plan. But I'm just wondering, can I go get like a Scalding Tarn here? It's probably fine. Well, any sort of Wrath here is pretty decent. Bolt's not bad, right? Just like Bolt, Snap, Bolt here. I don't have enough blue for tap draw. Yeah. So I think it's Bolt, Snap, Bolt. Actually, probably Snap, Path, and then Bolt is better. But I will block. Oh, if I snap path, the first one you would have had to tap out to even get the land off of it. And then I can bolt the next one. What cards did they get? Soul Warden and Norin. Yeah. That's what they do, right? Okay. Okay. So we still need... Oh, I should have got a steam vents there. I think it's just gonna be like... I'm just blocking. And I think I'm counter-drawing this. Because I can't win in time. Like, realistically, yes, I can win. But, like, the time requirements are not gonna let me win. There's another one. Okay. Alright, we need a removal spell for Soul's Attendant. I can just go infinite with Kiki-Jiki itself. Create a token that's a copy of target non-legendary creature you control. Oh, this is whenever a non-token? Okay. No. Well, the Norin doesn't stop me from comboing, right? Whereas the Soul's Attendants with the Genesis Chamber make it so all my things, like, don't do anything, and it takes me, like, an hour to actually win the game. Yeah. Like, this is gonna gain a lot of life and stuff, but long term, I think I can deal with it. Yeah, Swander's Sculpture is fine. Why is everything going on this stack just Ulamog? Okay, so we have Cryptic up here, and then we can Anger. We'll let them attack. We do not have Cryptic up? Oh, you're right. God damn it. I should probably just sleep. Play more. My voice character. Okay. So they're empty-handed. So Norin kind of let them rebuild a little bit. Red. Red. If we play another wall, we'll get stuff that can block their stuff. So let's just do that instead of cryptic, because otherwise we might just be dead. Like this, no. Okay. No, we're not dead because the wall. Oh, because they just copters. Goddamn. Yeah. I think I could have won that one, but played a little loose there. Yeah, they have tokens to crew. They had Norn to crew. Yeah. Alright, should we open these chests? We have 2 chests now. Does that sell them, or hoping there's money in them? Off screen? Okay. But you want to open them off stream? Oh, they're too far to the... That's right. You ready? Candelabra. That's a card, right? Play it in High Tide. Yeah, nothing. Rustic. What's this? Rustic Clatchin. Oh, nice. All worthless, right? I don't think so. Maybe. Oh, it is pretty expensive in real life. It's probably super cheap on Magic Online, though. Teach you a card holder. Yeah, it's like $1. Yeah, super expensive in real life, though. Darn. Okay, well, that definitely should be all for me today. So, this was pretty good. I'm having trouble finding good 2-mana counterspell. I've liked Remand, so I think I might go to that in this as well. In the other build, I had the Remands and then also wanted another one and tried Leaks and then tried these Logic Knots. And Logic Knot has felt really terrible and clunky. Like, I feel like I almost never have enough stuff to delve to it. Maybe we just need to be running more fetch lands or something. Yeah, maybe 8 fetch lands just isn't enough. And the mana leaks, it seemed like far too often we would get into a position where my opponent paying 3 mana just was 0 problem for them. So, I don't like Logic Knot there either. Remand is cool because in counter wars and stuff like that, the games where there's going to be a ton of lands, you can remand your own spells and stuff, do some cool tricks with that, which has been really nice for me in the straight blue-red build. So maybe it works pretty well here too. Maybe we'll try that over the Logic Knots next time we play this one. I think next stream, though, we'll do something a little more out there. I was thinking about this Lantern Miracles deck. I need to finish putting it together, but Codex Shredders and Ghoul Caller's Bells, Lantern of Insight, and Counterbalance. So control your top card to try and do the counterbalance stuff. Yeah, well, it's not done. This is the version you were working on, but never finished. I'm not sure I like the actual miracle cards themselves, but the counterbalance idea with the mill rocks and stuff seems pretty cool. Probably maybe also go with like the Stop Your Sword combo, like this one here. Needs more 2, 3, 4 artifacts. Yeah, the whole deck needs to be messed with a bunch, but yeah, something kind of more like this, I guess. Actually, this is the one. But like, we have more Academy ruins now, which is really cool because you get to put an artifact from your graveyard on top of your library, which obviously, if you get a bunch of different converted mana costs of artifacts in your graveyard, then you can like counter almost anything with counterbalance. And then it's just got Thopter Sword, which is obviously just solid. But yeah, obviously the deck needs more. Well, it needs some number of 3 mana spells. Period. I guess Whir counts, right? But some 3 mana artifacts to be able to put back on top with the Academy runes. Yeah, Bridge is clearly the best, right? Because Bridge also works really well with Dr. Sword, because you just wait to play your last thing out until after you've attacked. That's a good question. $20. Yeah, they're about $20 each. So maybe that's reasonable to pick up for the deck. The mana base is probably gonna want to be changed a lot from what it is right now, but yeah. yeah, I think it's a pretty cool idea. It's like I've never seen anyone try and use counterbalance that way, and if you can get counterbalance going, obviously like old legacy miracles and stuff, like you can just lock people out of the game. So with the mill rocks and the Academy ruins, with the lantern, to know when we need what we need to put there, or if we need to do anything at all. Seems like a pretty cool idea. Should be playing top. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, if anyone else can think of any good 3-mana artifacts that could go into this show, hit us up on Twitter or something, or message the Brewery Twitch account, or however you want to get in touch. Yeah, or any completely unrelated sweet deck ideas too. We'll take those. But yeah, that's it. Well, that's it for me this morning. Hope everyone has a great day, and thanks for watching, and thanks to those of you who followed. And yeah, later.